Merhaba hanımefendiler, beyefendiler. Naçizane ilk videom ile karşınızdayım. İsmim Ahmet Mutlu İpek, 1992 Mayıs Balıkesir Gönen doğumluyum. Evliyim, İstanbul'da yaşıyorum. 5 yıldır avukatlık mesleğini icra etmekteyim. Aynı zamanda yüksek lisans yapıyorum. 2000 yılından beri sürekli bilgisayar oyunları oynamaktayım. Bilgisayar oyunlarından benim gibi keyif alanlarla birlikte sohbet, muhabbet edebileceğimiz bir ortam oluşturmak için oynadığım oyunları kayıt altına alarak kanal yüklemek için bu kanalı oluşturdum. Sizlerle birlikte keyif almak tek amacım. Kanalın isminin Gri Muhafız olmasının sebebi bu isme hayat veren Dragon Age Origins isimli oyunun beni oldukça etkilemesiydi. Bunun sebebi muhtemelen oynadığım ilk oyun, ilk rol yapma oyunu olmasıydı. Kanalın ilk videolarına da kanalın ismine ilham veren oyun ile başlamak istedim. Dragon Age Origins serisini tamamladıktan sonra diğer oyunları da oynayıp yükleyeceğim. Eksik fazla herhangi bir kusurum varsa veya öneriniz varsa lütfen bana bildirim gönderin. Keyifli zamanlar geçmenizi dilerim. Lafı fazla uzatmadan oyuna başlayalım. Evet, burada ne yazıyormuş? Ve altın şehir karardı. Salonumda attığın her adımda fani mükemmellik hayret uyandırıcı. Sen cennete günah getirdin ve tüm dünyaya kıyamet.
That it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it.
Oyun Türkçe olduğu için çok müdahale etmeyeceğim.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Darkspawn yerin altından geliyormuş ve cüceler de yerin altında yaşadığı için ilk onları vurmuşlar.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Hemen burayı hızlı geçeceğim arkadaşlar.
Greetings.
dövmeler de gözüksün. Estetikli bir burun gibi oldu ama neyse. Kulak. Bak iyi şöyle biraz küçük. Boyun. Pehlivan gibi olsun. Şuranın göstergesi portre, hiç uğraşmayacağım onunla.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings.
How do you do?
Şu ses güzel ukala. İsim de... Şöyle yazalım, geçelim. Şimdi 250 kılıç kullanacağım, büyük kılıç. O yüzden şöyle güç ve bünyeye çok ağırlık vereceğim. İrade de lazım. İrade, çeviklik. Onlara genel olarak ağırlık vereceğim. Yetenekler, savaş. İkna için bu. Çalmayı geç. Aslında şu da lazım oluyor. Çünkü ilaç üretebiliyorsun bununla da. Ama şimdilik şunu vereceğim. Şimdi savaşçı ve 250 bizim için önemli olan. Sert vuruş yapacağım ilk başta. Şunu vereceğim. Normal oynayalım oyunu.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No, no. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambled.
Peder Bey bu.
I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, that we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's
Yeah,
grown
just
into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Eyvallah.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Getir bakalım.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Babamız ile abimiz Darkspawn ile savaşmaya gidiyor. Bizi de kalenin başına
Now,
geçirecek.
that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan.
Ne hareket yaptığını... Oo, reis geldi ya.
To be a guest within your hall, Tyrannus.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived
Niye, ne oldu
just
ki?
recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
Sende bir iş var ama.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Aynen.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blight and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Bizi almak istiyor.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Güzel
I have
fikir.
not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to
Asker
invoke the
almak.
right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Tabii ki de.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostogar'a ahead of me.
Abimizi bulacağız. Önce çıkacak o. Nerede abi?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Tamamdır. Evet, başladık. However, bu kale bizim kalemiz işte. Oyunu ilk 9 yıl önce oynamıştım. Yanlış hatırlamıyorsam 2008-2009'da çıktı oyun. İlk çıktığı zaman oynamıştım. Türkçe yama yoktu o zaman. Şimdi daha rahat ya gerçekten.
There you are.
Kim çevirirse teşekkür ederim ya.
So I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Köpeğim. Ha.
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master.
Mabari köpekler.
Anyone
Savaş
else
köpekleri.
risks having a
FERELDEN'IN.
arm bitten off.
Ya aynen o.
I'm
Bilir
not
ne
willing to
yapacağını.
test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say.
Aynen.
Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Hadi gidelim.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Çıldırdı. Burası. Aynen.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But, mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Ya teyzem, yaşlısın diye bir şey demeyeceğim. Neyse hadi.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry
Sen de
soldiers.
haklısın, bir şey
You
diyemeyeceğim.
two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Ha? Ne yapıyorsun lan?
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Kuyruğa bak. Öf. Bir şey vardı ki havlayıp duruyor.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Ne oldu lan? Köpeği isim. Ne verelim? Çok farklı bir isim verelim buna da. Grey Dog. Greyhound diyelim hatta daha şey olsun. Tazı gibi. Bunlar? Ha, fare ama sıçan. Tek atıyor zaten ya.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan.
Korkar
She's upset
ormanları.
enough
Dark
as it is.
Spawn'ın
As soon
geldiği
as
yer.
you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Jarl's men.
Loot yapalım. Bu ne? Bir şeyler var burada, bir saniye. Oo. Vermedi. Oo. Güzel oldu. Burada neler var? Kolye. Oo. Ha, özellik verecek. Dur bir saniye. Hepsinden birer veriyor. Bu iyiymiş aslında. Şunu bir takalım. Kemer. Muska. Ha, kolye bu da. Regeneration var. Exploring. War Mage. Bu bir şeye lazım yani. Büyücüye lazım aslında. Increase monetary. Güzel benziyor. Şöyle kemer takalım. Bir tane daha yüzük takabiliyoruz. Evet. Oh, şu güzelmiş. Şu resistance, biraz savunma verir büyücülere karşı. Gel bakalım.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Aynen, korkmaya gerek yok artık.
I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even
Sese
start
bak.
with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work.
Rica ederim teyzem.
That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Gel bakalım. Burada ne oluyor?
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son.
Ah,
I
annemiz.
take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours. The
Gençmiş
situation
bayağı.
in the kitchen is
Anne.
handled.
Aynen, hallettim.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Van Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's free salon.
Ya, nezaketli olalım.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend
Flört
half
mü?
the salon
Biz bir
shamelessly
flört. Teyzem sen
flirting with you?
ne yaptın ya?
Right in
Çok
front of
içmişsin
your
belli,
family
evet.
too.
You remember my son, Dyron? I believe you two sparred in the last tournament.
And you beat me handily, as I recall.
Tabii lan.
It's good
Tipe
to
bak.
see you again.
Kesin dönmüşümdür seni, aynen. Kaba. Şunu
And
diyelim
this
abi.
is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady
Herkes yürüyor bana.
Hush, Landra.
Yaşlı
You'll
kadınlar
turn the
bile.
poor thing scarlet.
As
Hadi
it
böyle diyelim
pleases
bari.
you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Eyvallah. Anam.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Aynen. İçimde kötü birisi var. Niye? Böyle bir seçenek çıkıyor. Neyse. Evet, gideyim.
I love you, my
Sizi de çok
darling boy.
bekletmek istemiyorum. Bir an önce devam etsin hikaye.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Bu ne? Burası ne? Var mı bir şey? Yok. Burada ne var? Ha abimiz.
Really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
Kalaç mı?
Sword, Oren. I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Yani bir an önce bitireyim
Then
abi.
the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Yani bir kalkan daha çok şey yarar.
Sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Haspa.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother.
Bakar
won't
ol.
you?
Tamam. Yani senin onun daha
I
çok
agree.
konu aynen.
Especially if you get yourself hurt. I will never forgive you.
Reis buradaki tehlike daha fena.
That was a good incentive, wouldn't you say?
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Aynen. Yani kalenin başına geçirecek Bedar Bey bizi. Ne oluyor? Dışarıdan savaş sesleri geliyor sanki ama. Yine mi fare lan? Değil ama bunlar fare sesi değil bunlar. İçeride kar mı yağıyor? Aynen mi? Lan arkada. Öf. Üstümüz. Hah. Böyle saldıracağız bir de adamlara. Ya üf, demin ayarlamıştım ben bunları ya. Şunu koyayım. Çıkart bakalım. Lan experience'ları ben alayım köpek. Bunlar ne? Bunlar kim? Bakayım şurada bir şeyler vardı. Kitle. Kitle. Şunları... Aynen. Gelin lan. Öf. Ben öldüreyim. Evet.
Darling,
Ana.
I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
Sen yaralandın mı asıl? Aynen.
They never got through the door, thanks to you.
Ha,
The
ben
scream
temizledim.
woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door.
İyi
Did you see
yapmışsın.
their shields? Those are Hal's men.
Hovun
Why
adamları
would
bu.
they attack us?
O ilk başta babamla konuşan adam lan. Aynen.
You don't think
Baş
Hal's men
şerefsiz.
on purpose?
Aynen öyle, bilerek geciktirdi.
I'll cut his lying throat myself.
Öf, yaparsın vallahi sen.
He never came to bed.
Hey,
We must find him.
gelmedi mi? Öf. Aşağıda aynen sesler geliyor şu an. Sen burada kal ya.
Certainly will not. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Tamam, sana bir kılıç bulalım. Var mı burada bir şey? Kitle.
Some of your father's belongings are in that.
All right.
Oo. Aa, büyük kılıç. Çift ellidir değil mi? Aynen, oh be. Şimdi... Anneye de... Anne sen uzaktan okla vur. Şu ikiye de... Uzun kılıç verelim sana. Bir de kalkan verelim. Ama sen uzaktan ok at. Şu an yaklaşma. Burada ne var? Para. Hemen kemiklerim çıkmış lan. Şurada ne var? Lan!
No!
Şerefsizler ya.
My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Yeğeni öldürmüşler ya. Bunları ödeteceğim.
He means to kill all of us.
Aynen, hepimizi katlediyorlar. Komple kıyım yapıyorlar ya. Gidelim gel. Öst. Öf, ne engelledim ha? Hayır, yarıcanım falan. Vur şuna bu. Ah be, ben lan, sersemledim. Şöyle bir... Lan. Öf. Loot. Sandık. Ya üf. Burası açık.
Dear Landra,
Aha. O yaşlı kadın da gitmiş.
so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Tamam gidelim buradan.
Can you hear the fighting? Hell's men must be everywhere.
Aynen.
My only grandchild
Gel.
is a ravaged corpse.
Ya sen de
What
haklısın.
do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Aynen gidelim.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
Tamam annem. Şurada ne var? Şövalye mi? Deri eldiven. Şu full zırhlı bir şövalyenin deri eldiven mi çıktı ya? Abi şaka gibi.
The castle has fallen.
Düştü
I'm
mü?
getting out of here.
Nereye gidiyorsun lan?
Yes, my lord. Here they come.
Savaş. Gelin lan. Iska mı? Koca kılıçla nasıl ıska yaptın? İyi, ben aldım. Ha, onların da köpekler var lan. Iska geçiyoruz ya. Her tarafta adam var ya. Öf. Sandık. Lan oğlum Allah Allah. Bütün sandıklar kilitli. Hiçbir şey alamıyorum ya. Hemen. Ha lootlayınca iskelete dönüyor. Aha. Ben alayım da. Ne oldu yine? Öf. Artık adam kaynıyor her taraf. Ben alayım hepsini. Gel lan nereye kaçıyorsun? Nasıl ıska geçiyorsun ya? Şöyle loot yapalım. Burada bir şey var mı?
You will be avenged on Sage. I swear it.
Aa yaşlı amca gitmiş. Kitap yığını. Boş parşömen. Sandık. Ya öf. Burada ne var?
We're getting close to the treasury. The
Hazine odası
Griffin
mı?
family blade lies
Oh.
inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into
Umarım
Hal's hands.
2.50'dir.
It should sever his treacherous head.
Umarım 2.50'dir. Var mı burada bir şey?
Yes.
Balta. Balta tek elli. Burada ne var? Zırh. Kalkan. Zırh nasılmış? Daha iyi. Oo güzel. Güzel durdu. Oo bu ne ya? Oo. Blue Dragon Plate. Vay çok iyiymiş ya. 38. Dur level atlamışım. Oho şu 8 mi istiyor şunu? Üf. Şu dengeli de atmamız lazım ya. Yavaş yavaş veririm artık ne yapayım. Çift kılıç. Başka bir şey var mı? Aile sandığı ha. Ha aile kılıcı var burada. Tek elim bu. Ama neyse devam. Lan. Görsem de nasıl ıskalıyorsun? Öf. İyi ben aldım yine ya. Şurası salon. Var mı şurada bir şey? Bir yere gidiyor bu ama. Burada ne var? Hop. Buraları kilise gibi. Hadi. Of. Hadi sen vur. Ah be. Havaları soruyor. Var mı burada bir şey? Devam. Salona gireceğiz. Lan yine mi? Sersemlediler yine. Lan vur.
Yes.
Buralara gelmiştik. Tamam. Giriyorum artık buraya. Oo. Kalabalıkmış bura. Ha büyücü var. Şunu bir alayım baştan. Lan. Lan ölüyorum ya. Dur. Şunu Şunu bir içeyim ya. Geber. Şunu öldüreyim başka. Sonra hadi. Çok güzel. Ölmüş bizimki. Ne yapıyorsun lan? Çok geç vuruyor ama sağlam vuruyor.
Man the gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
Ana babamı gördün mü?
He told us to hold the hall as long as possible. When I realized what was
Bizi mi
happening,
arıyordu?
it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the turn, he'd been badly wounded.
Çok kötü yaralanmış
I
da.
urged him not to go,
Bak.
but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen.
Mutfağa.
I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you,
Aa,
Sir
evet.
Gilmore. Make her
Gizli
watch
çıkış
over
vardı,
you.
annem söylemişti.
Make her watch over us all.
Şurada bir şey var mı?
We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
Oo. Direkt için daldım adamın içine. Lan nasıl ıskalıyorum ya? Anne bana bırak onu. Bizim Greyhound aldı.
All right. Yes.
Var mı burada loot? Yok. Köpek level mi atlamış? İyi verelim. Oo bu ne? Şövalye. Gel ben seninle kapışayım. Hepsi bana saldırıyor zaten. Canı az olan varsa onları alayım direkt ya. Anne öldürmüş şeyi. Öf. Lan. Oo, ölüyorum. İç iç iç hemen iç. Bir tane daha içeyim. Tamam ben alayım onu. Ah be anne. Şövalyeden para mı çıktı sadece ya? Şurada ne var? Çuval. Demir yüzük. Evet şu anda oyunun seyri değişti demir yüzükle birlikte. Çok kısır bir şey var. Loot var ya. Umarım ileride böyle değildir. Ha şey mutfak lan kiler. Ha babam. Hah.
There, you both are.
Öf. Baya kötü yaralanmış hakikaten.
Wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
Zaten gidiyorum baba şuna bak hale bak. Aynen öldüreceğim onu.
Get away with this. The king.
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
Aynen.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Yani sürükleyerek götürürüz.
If you're willing to leave
Oha.
pieces of me behind.
Bryce, this is no time for jokes. Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Aynen.
Someone must reach Fergus.
Abi gitmişti önceden
Tell
evet.
him what has happened.
Aynen intikam alalım.
Vengeance.
Aynen.
Bryce, no. The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct.
Reis.
House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My youngest son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised.
Tabi lan. Allah Allah.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something.
Lan adam ölüyor lan. Ne istiyorsun daha bu halde?
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
Ha beni istiyor.
I understand.
İlk başta da söyledi.
You fought your way to me through Hal's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostogar'a to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal.
Buradan başka çaresi mi
And I
var?
offer
Hale
you a
baksana.
place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must
Yapacak bir şey
leave
yok.
quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor,
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Hayda anne kalıyor. Yani en azından bunu söyleyeyim.
Live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
Tamam anneciğim.
so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, Pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both.
Eyvallah.
You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Hoşçakalın. Bu durumda da bırakıp gidilmez ama.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostogar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostogar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands.
Gri Muhafızların kalesi Ostogar.
Even if we face a different foe within that forest. The king's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan.
Kral.
I
Kral
didn't
gelmiş.
expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I
Tanıyorum
don't think we've
babayı.
ever actually met.
De babanın ne olduğunu biliyor musun sen?
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Kusland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You
Eyvallah
have my
reis.
word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the
Ney?
wilds.
Odayı ölmesin lan.
We are all in danger, my friend. Nothing can be done until your brother returns, and that will not be until the battle is over. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Yani. Şunu demeyelim ya. Hiçbir şey yapmadım.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Çok emin konuşuyorsun kendinden ama.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
Yani.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we see no sign of an archdemon.
Archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. No, I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Eyvallah.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king
Archdemon
to
yönetiyor
solely on my
Darkspawn'u da.
feeling.
Onu görememişler hala da. Ama Duncan emin.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual.
Ayin.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Alistair.
When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits.
Gri Muhafız o da.
Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Tamamdır reis. Oo, kale güzelmiş. ...2009 yapımı bir oyun için güzel bence gayet. Evet. Burada bir ara verelim. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Beğenmeyi ve takip etmeyi unutmayın. Beğenmediğiniz bir şey varsa lütfen bana geri dönüş yapın. Sizin görüşleriniz, tavsiyeleriniz, özellikle eleştirileriniz benim için çok önemli. Bir sonraki videoda görüşmek üzere. Saygılar, sevgiler. İyi günler dilerim.